Hello there, and welcome back to Weekly Review of Doctor Who, and I will now be reviewing Season 6.5, Episode 1, Let's Kill Hitler. Now, this episode had many things. It had some of the most fantastic, amusing, just quotable river lines ever. It had Nazis, Hitler getting punched in the face by Rory. It had giant nano robot things, and it had River Song's origin. So, I hate to say it, it's completely crap. Well, completely crap's a bit of an exaggeration, but I didn't like this episode. I feel it failed. It's just it really ruined River Song's character. So far we've been gradually getting bits of her development, bit of her backstory, and it has worked so well. She started off as this really witty, larger-than-life character, and it slowly got peeled back, especially on, say, Day of the Moon, when you got to see glimpses of the sadness of her, and just her as a character, you know, what she hides underneath that big bravado. And this episode just completely removes all of that. Now, I think maybe I should go back to why I like River, especially as I like her as a romantic interest for the Doctor. And to do that, I'll go way back to series 1 and 2, where we get Rose, the other major love interest for the Doctor. I hated Rose. She was clingy, she was needy, and most of the time she was completely useless. And there's no actual reason why the Doctor would find her fascinating, or just why he would fall in love with her. With River, we was given something completely different. She is the Doctor's equal. You know, she's an adventurer like the Doctor. She's mysterious. She's a puzzle. She's dramatic. She's clever. She's funny. She's adventurous. She even has her own gadgets, like the hallucinogenic lipstick and such. I could understand why the Doctor would find her attractive. She's a match for him in both the romantic sense and the competitive sense. She provides the Doctor with adventure, which is what he loves, and I can see him falling in love with her. But what this episode does was just terrible. It was such a jumble. You've got all these different ideas which, if given the space to expand, could have been brilliant. I mean, let's start from the top. The Mel's plot. I mean, spoilers. Mel's turns out to be River. And Mel's is Amy Pond's best friend who grew up with her. I cannot, for the life of me, see how they thought this would work. No, not the fact that, you know, she's been best friends with her mother for years. That's fine. That's time travel wibbly wobbly time warp stuff. My problem is cramming it in the first 5 minutes of an episode. We get 2 or 3 flashbacks and some exposition that, oh, she's Amy Pond's best friend for years. Why the fuck have we never seen her before? Suddenly we're meant to care about her, especially when she's been shot. And it's like, hold on. You've just introduced us to this rather unlikable character, and now you expect us to be amazed at this big twist and all this? No, I'm sorry, it just doesn't work. Secondly, what the hell was with the robot mini people? Seriously, why were they even there? They just did nothing but convolute the story. In an episode where you're set it in Berlin with the giant Nazi army and Hitler, why do you need to spend any other time introducing any other antagonist? Seriously, why? Why bring the Nazis into them if you're not going to use it in any way? It's just... And the big origin for whatever they've given her was such a disappointment. He just starts off as this annoying, loudmouth character. Doesn't really get much better from there. And her motivations for doing what she does is absolutely no... She has no motivation. There's this offline about, oh, she's been brainwashed or programmed to do it. No, I'm sorry, what? No, it just doesn't work. Seriously, what is her motivation? That she's programmed to kill the Doctor. Big whoop. Give her a proper emotional one. Like, maybe she blames the Doctor for not being able to grow up with her parents for her life. Maybe, as kind of hinted at, that it could have been, is that she thinks the Doctor's evil because there are so many atrocities in history that he doesn't stop. Or that he's selective about how he helps. You know, there's so many ways they could have gone with this, and they just didn't. So here's how the episode should have gone. Should have been a sort of a two-parter. So in the first episode, introducing Mel's, getting the Doctor to like Mel's, getting Mel's to start to interact and know the Doctor, and at the end have her kill the Doctor and regenerate. And the next episode, you spend the entire episode with the action scene with the Nazis and possibly another bad guy, if you feel it needs to be a bit more spacey-wacy. Have River questioning her actions and slowly developing and coming round through good character development to seeing what killing the Doctor would be wrong, and that, you know, he's a good man that she should respect. That's how it should have been done. It's not hard, and I don't see why they crammed all these seeds for good ideas into this one cramped, nonsensical episode. No. But on to the good thing. As I said, after she regenerates, River's lines in this are fantastic. She just gives some of the best one-liners. We also get a little exposition on how certain things in the Who universe work, like the state of temporal grace being a big fib the Doctor made up. That was brilliant. Having them explain that the sonic screwdriver, you just point and think at what you want it to do and you still do it. That's brilliant. The sonic cane. I am waiting for the toy to come out of that. I want to add it to my sonic screwdriver collection. I like that we got to see a few more emotional flashes of the Doctor, like him being guilt-ridden over his companions and driven by the image of young Amelia. And just him dying at the end but still needing to save Amy and Rory. Which there should have been more of. Again, it was so crammed into this episode that it hardly affected anything. And River Song had no real development. She didn't have any deep moments as a character. She just, oh, look at me, I'm a programmed psychopath Manchurian candidate. Oh, I'm going to have some fun now, shoot things, blah, 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 blah. It's like, at the last 5 minutes, oh, well, oh, look, you're struggling and I'm feeling a bit touched. Maybe I will care enough to save my parents. I mean, seriously, why did she not care about her parents? I just really don't know, and I hope that the next time River shows up, they give her a lot more character development. Something definitely a lot deeper and a lot more involved than what we got here. So, time has come to decree my review. I will give it 2.5 TARDISes out of 5. There were some good ideas, but it was far too crammed in, and it just didn't work. What brought it up though was the memorable moments, memorable timelines, and just River's song, once she had regenerated, having some awesome moments. Oh, that and Rory punching Hitler, Rory telling Hitler to shut up, and Rory putting Hitler in the cupboard. Rory's still an amazing character. Yeah, so anyway, until next week, bye bye.